Scrolling on my phone, mind gets caught, lying to myself. I'm greener grass, dream another life, one that's not so hard. I can get lost down that dangerous road. I am not dead. I do not know what they're really going through. There's a lot that I assume. Freedom I get from the work that I do.
味しそう。
ね、一口食べてみていい？
ハム美味しい。
そう。この生地がすごいクリスピー。
これ2つで19ユーロって安いね。
召し上がれ。
Wrote you a letter so you wouldn't forget her. Wish I could care less. It isn't
This recipe. So we start with one silver medal recipe, which is the first one. The only one that has more wine vinegar than cooked red paste. Quite sharp and raw and liquid as well.
It won't act its own way. It aches as a bend, folds at the edges. I'm out of my head. Say that we're fine and all, 'cause we are. Where's that confidence? Someone might find it hard to remember. Where's that common sense? And I wish to forget like normal people forget. I wish to forget like normal people forget.
ね。うん、確かに綺麗やね。
Listen for me in a violin. Listen for me when the knife is turning. Listen for me when the world is burning. Babe, would you listen for me? Listen for me in a crowded street. Listen for me in a winning streak. Listen for me when you're ready. Babe, would you listen for me? Listen for me in a child's battle. Listen for me in a golden hour. Listen for me when you're on your own. Listen for me when you fall from home. Listen for me
Pipla. What is Pipla?
Ah, no, ese es un mediodía.
美味しそう。召し上がれ。どう？美味しい？